Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor here, and welcome to another episode of Volgarr the Viking. We're going to take on World 2 here today. We're in Atlantis apparently. You can see the fish swimming around in the background if you look very carefully. It's a pretty cool little effect if you ask me. And we're going to fight off the armies of the mer people. So, now, we could have had all of our gear from last time, but I'm going to restart each area, pretty much, I think, as though we have our fresh gear, show you what you can do if you don't have the fire sword and whatnot already, because otherwise it does make things a little bit easier. We're going to come through here, clear out all this stuff. Some things to watch out for. The fishmen are a lot harder to kill than lizardmen. You want to use your spears on them as much as possible because they are generally pretty hard to hit with your sword. The red guys are, of course, the exception. But you don't want to be messing around here with these guys because they will murder you pretty bad if you try and hit them with a sword, for the most part. So we're going to kill off most of them. We also have to watch out for the mines. The floating orbs there will charge towards you if you get close enough, so you want to be careful about that. Red guys will dive at you, so you're going to jump and hit them with your sword on the downstroke rather than trying to spear them. You can jump over and spear behind you, but it's a little bit less reliable than just jumping up and downstroking them with the sword. So we'll see how it goes here. This bridge is a place to watch out for because of this mine below and the fact that it is just a constant spawning area. So if you're not careful, you will get overwhelmed. We're going to get this guy to charge us again so we can make sure he's out of the way. Red guys are generally not too dangerous on their own, but they can become a problem when you're trying to maneuver around other enemies as well. There's another red fish over here who's going to charge us. Just jump and land on his head. Excellent. Now we got a series of clams here, so we can slash up at him from beneath. Throw a spear into the wall here, jump up. Throw a spear into his face. We can also just attack him. Make sure you step up on that ledge. Makes your life a little bit easier in the future. Come up here and kill off the clam and the fish. From there we can grab ourselves the fire sword, which we're going to need, and we're going to keep moving. Now, since we stepped up on that ledge, this giant crab robot has come forward to our position. We can block his projectiles with our shield quite easily. Excellent. He has one more hit before he goes down, and now we can kill the fish inside as he jumps out for safety. Okay, now for here we're going to jump up and make sure we hit these mines into each other. It makes things a little bit easier, and now we can jump down onto a boat. Excellent. So from the boat we have to watch out for a couple things. First of all, mines. Second of all, more mines. The faster you can hit that mine, the higher the chance it'll kill this clam across the way for you, and that'll make things significantly easier for you. Make sure you throw a spear into that wall. It is a double jump to get up there, so make sure you do that as well, otherwise you will almost fall like I did. Land on the red fish's head, because that way you don't have to worry about him trying to dodge away, and stand near the front of the boat. By standing near the front of the boat, you will trigger the blue fish to jump out of the water safely, so you can kill them when they're still far enough away. Otherwise, it can make things a little bit difficult for you. Here, make sure you throw one spear at foot level, a second spear at foot level. Oh, I missed. That's going to make things a little bit harder. Alright, now here's a tricky area. We have to fight off a boss with more enemies spawning in time to catch up with our boat. Using the mine on it makes it significantly easier, but we still need to catch up. And we got hit in the face. That was my mistake on my part. I should have dodge rolled there, but that's okay. We did have our Thor's armor there to protect us from one such mistake. We land back on our boat. We can skip this area by going underneath, which is a valuable little tool we'll be able to use to get to some extra resources down here. So we can hop underneath, grab the treasure, grab more treasure, and then hop back up. Final fish in the area, we'll kill him off, and now we can move on to area number 2. Alright, we are inside the Palace of Atlantis. Time to try and make good on our efforts here. We're going to kill off the first clam, jump up, and throw a spear across at the slimes falling from these ports in the ceiling. You want to watch out for those holes because those will always spawn slimes at about a set time. We'll drop down, gather ourselves up another warrior spirit. Wait till that mine beeps twice, because then you can use it on its own to kill both clams, which is a valuable little thing. Hop over this way on the other side, and we're going to double jump over here to fight ourselves an underwater crab bot. Now this guy's actually not that hard. You can kill him in basically 2 jumps if your timing is good, and the third shot will kill off the fish inside. You want to be careful to hit him quickly because he can swim underwater, which means he'll come towards you and has much more maneuverability than you do. Throwing a spear into that block will allow you to get up, another one into the wall will allow you to finish the maneuver, and then you'll be able to come up here and murder off some unfortunate clams. You don't have to kill the clams, you can just bypass them, but I kill them out of habit. Now here's a tricky thing. Make sure you jump away and spear towards them. You'll be able to kill them off pretty easily that way, and that way you're not going to have too much trouble with these guys. We'll kill off another slime just for fun. We'll jump up here and we'll kill ourselves a clam. So the clam's going to fire past us. We can murder it completely. Now, here comes a fish below. We're going to jump on his head like usual, just to make sure he's not in the way when we try and kill this clam. So we're going to duck underneath him and throw a spear in his face. This is definitely not the most efficient way of doing things, but it is the way I like to do it, so that's the way I'm showing off. We jump towards that guy to get him to come towards us, jump across to his platform, and jump down to land on his head. And that way he can't do anything about us, and when the clam goes to attack, we can kill it too. It doesn't get you a whole lot of money, but it does get you some. Make sure you have 2 spears at foot height there to make sure you can kill off the fish and the red fish, which charge towards you. Trigger the blue, and then you can just sword him when he lands. Or if you feel like it, you can spear him instead. Throw a spear into the wall across the way. Jump back across, because over here we can find ourselves another Thor's hammer. Awesome. So we've been tanking our way through Volgar's realms here. Excellent. Kill off some more fish. Kill off some more fish. We're going to make sure we double jump here by waiting until we sink down low enough to not hit the ceiling, and another spear into that fish will clear the way. Jumping, down strike can kill that clam pretty safely, and now we can get ourselves some more money. Excellent. 150 from the crown. Now we have a timer on here for our breathing. We're going to be careful because we know we can kill him as soon as he comes up, so we're not going to rush it. Now here we also want to be careful because we can, if our timing is good, throw a spear into his foot and then get up here. Excellent. Now we have to fight a a giant crab boss. Giant enemy crab, attack his spot for massive damage while avoiding the armies of slimes on the floor. Excellent. Like so. We want to grab their loot as well, so we're going to kill our way through here before coming back, because if we go too slowly, all of that loot will dissolve. Climb up this wall by throwing 2 spears. I believe we can make that jump. Yes, just barely. We can come up this way now, because that'll allow us to reach an extra treasure chest with another warrior spirit inside. Awesome. Okay, now we can do a jump and down strike on the fish here. We're going to jump across and down strike again on the fish. This is going to take a little bit of oh, I messed up. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to get the treasure on the top now, but that's fine. We don't need it at this point anyway. We're just going to clear our way through this area and not worry about it. Normally, you can jump across all those, climb up that fence there, and you can get yourself to this side a little bit easier. But we're not going to worry about that because we can just kill them off from below pretty easily as well. Now, we're going to come forward to trigger this blue guy. And one more forward to trigger the red fish. Let him dash us again. We can jump on his face. And that means that area is cleared out. Alright, we've made it to the boss room. This guy's a bit of a challenge, but we can use our Thor's hammer ability here to make it a lot easier. So we're going to try and do just that. No promises it'll be perfect, but I'll do my best to kill him off nice and quickly, because you can do some pretty cool things to him like this. Like this! Kill, 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 kill. Awesome. We do a whole bunch of damage there. We use the Thor's armor to do additional damage, and he dies. Perfect. Otherwise, there's a lot more to that fight. But we can use the armor there to do a bunch of additional damage and kill him off pretty quick. A lot of these bosses are about learning the patterns, and once you've learned them, they're a lot easier. So that was pretty good. We've cleared out Area 2. We'll come back to our base, and ka-chink! Got lots of money to spend. Our souls go over to the Valkyrie. Warrior spirits, rather, and our treasure accumulates. Oh, excellent. 3,182 gold. I will take it. So we're going to jump over here. We've unlocked the second seal for Fafnir's Gate. And we'll be going into Area 3 next episode. So, thank you for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some Volgarr the Viking for you. If you've enjoyed today's short little episode, don't forget to leave a like or a comment on the episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.